Dragonite, Gyarados. So hey, welcome to Thrive, Alex here again, and I just want to give you props actually. If you're still playing Pokemon Go since the release, then props to you, because all the people who are in it for the fad or just the short term, they already kind of died out and dropped out. So I wanted to shoot today's video because I want to let you know that you actually have one of the biggest major keys to success in life and whatever it is that you choose to pursue. And I actually want to take the story of the original Professor Willow, aka John Hanke, and kind of give you use that as an example. Now, most people actually think that his success with Pokemon Go was an overnight success, but actually, did you know that his overnight success actually took him 20 years? Now, I'm going to be referencing an article which I'll be able to link you in the description, to which you can check out later, but we can break his success down into 10 different level ups. Now, the first level up was in 1996 when he was still a student, and he helped co-create one of the first MMOs, massive multiplayer online game, and he later then sold it to the company 3DO because he wanted to pursue his actual passion, which was mapping the world. Now, the second level up was in 2000 when he created Keyhole, which essentially allowed you to have GPS connected with 3D aerial mapping. Now, the third level up was in 2004 when Google bought Keyhole, and along with John Hanke's help, turned that to what is now today Google Earth. So from 2004 to 2010, his fourth level up was when he partnered up with Google and actually was head of the Google Geo development team, and later helped create Google Street View and Google Maps. Now, his fifth level up was in 2010 when he launched the company Niantic Labs, and this was actually partially funded by Google to help create games layered on top of maps. Now, in 2012, his sixth level up when he was actually released his first game. Now, this game was actually geo-based, so it was actually layered on top of real-time maps, and that game was called Ingress. This inspiration actually came from his daily commutes when he would go from Google and back home, and it was something that he always daydreamed about. Now, in 2014, this is when he had a seventh level up, and you guys probably remember this when, Google came up with the April Fool's joke, where if you actually were using the Google Maps, you could see Pokemon show up on the actual maps. Now, what originally was intended as a joke, it actually became a viral hit, and they thought, you know what, let's make this happen. Now, his eighth level up was when he leveraged Ingress, his previous game, by leveraging and using all the stops and all the in-game data alongside with Pokemon, because that would have been the perfect fit. Now, from December 2015 to February 2016, this is when he had his ninth level up. John raised $25 million from Google, Nintendo, the Pokemon Company, and other investors to grow a team of 40 plus investors to eventually launch Pokemon. Now, his 10th and most recent level up was when he finally launched Pokemon Go, and you guys remember that back in July 6, 2016. It was incredible. I mean, the Pokemon Go app was breaking all sorts of records with over 10 million plus downloads in the first week, exceeding Twitter and daily active users, and with higher average user time than Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So this quote-unquote overnight success actually took him 20 years. So some of the main things that we can actually take away from his journey that you can also apply to your own life are: make sure you have a general idea of what you want to do in life, or whatever your purpose or your dream is. It doesn't have to be exactly what it is that you need to do, but have a general idea of what you want to do. So for example, John started out creating the first MMO, but he didn't think at that point that he was going to create Pokemon Go, but his true passion was to eventually map the world. The next thing that we can take away from this is that focus on your daily activities and your daily goals. Now, of course, you want to keep your end goal in mind. For example, for John's case, he was developing and creating a better team and seeing where it would take him, but his passion always laid in mapping the world, which is what his end goal was. The next one is crucial, especially for nowadays, and that's patience. Because now we can have everything in an instant. We have social media, we have the internet, all these things, and sometimes we get disappointed when results don't happen as quickly as we think, but sometimes good things take time to happen. And finally, don't wait for the perfect moment before you take action. Now, in a recent interview done with TechCrunch, essentially what John stated was that the company and this app was actually still in the rollout phase. They were still putting out fires, and they're still trying to hire new people. And of course, you've been playing the game, there's so many bugs and glitches that still needed to be addressed. Now, he knew this going in, but he didn't let that stop him from going ahead and taking action. That's kind of like saying, well, I'm gonna stay at home and wait until all the traffic lights are green before I head out to town. I mean, it makes no sense, right? They'll take you away to a safe place. Now, even though he went through all these transitions and all these changes, he still stayed true to what his dream was, and that was mapping the world. Now, if you liked this video, then make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what your thoughts about this whole article is. And let me know what team you're on. Are you on Team Mystic? Are you Team Instinct? Are you Team Baylor? And make sure you also let me know down in the comments below what other topics you would like me to cover. And on that note, Team Baylor for the win.